It's related to an RPG. That's fun.
I'm Addison.
And I'm Lisa, and welcome to Neucrew.
Like entrepreneur crew.
We enable ideas to meet reality
By creating content around startup processes to make starting a company more accessible to everyone.
If that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and then you'll join our crew.
Jumping right into it, today we're talking about how to and where to and why you would want to and what to do if you need to check if your business name is available.
And if you want a deeper dive on why you even need to do that, we have some other videos that you can check out about it.
The short story is it could save you some headache and some potential legal trouble if there is someone that has the name that you want to use for your business already in use or a similar one, either in your state or even just out there in the world.
Yes. That being said, the process is slightly different state to state, so we're specifically going through the process in Texas, but they're similar enough across the states that if you're in the US watching our step-by-step guide, we'll probably give you a good sense for what to do. Plus, you'll get some cool tidbits from our mentor.
Totally. That being said, we will make sure to call out the super Texas-specific stuff so that if you're not in Texas, ignore this. But yes, okay. All that being said, we're going to jump right into the step-by-step guide that we followed when checking if our business name, Neucrew, was available. And here we go with step 1.
Should we just do a Google for Neucrew first?
Yes. So I always recommend that. And coming from, again, a web background, like a web developer background, I both recommend Googling it and then also playing with different domain names. So let's see. It's related to an RPG. That's fun.
Neucrew is not a gang.
Neucrew handcrafted creations. That's good. So you guys don't do handcrafted creations as far as I know.
Wait, funny, just like a person, it looks like. Instagram account. It's good to know.
And is that
This is
y'all's?
us.
That's y'all's YouTube. And do I see y'all's Spotify? Is that y'all's Spotify down there?
Yes. So you said because there's nothing major we're seeing, we're probably good with the simple search.
Yeah, I think so. What we're gonna do is an entity name search. Typically, I forget exactly where that is, so I'll just Google, Texas entity name search. And if you scroll past the ads, you'll get to the first actual result is sos.state.tex.us. That's the Secretary of State. If you see under popular results, SOS Direct, that's actually where you want to go. SOS Direct, it has that database and is where you file some of your forms and all that. And so if there's a little section that says if you do not currently have an account, you may submit a request.
Hey guys, jumping in here to do a quick little voiceover of what making an account looked like. So you can either make an account with your business name or your name. I put in my business name and then my name, and it deleted one out, so just a heads up. Then you put in your address. As you see, some of this is blurred out because it's my personal address. So, and the last part was putting in a credit card.
So here, it requires you to go ahead and enter a credit card, and that is because certain transactions, cost a little bit of money, and you have to re-enter this. I think every time you log in, because each time you log in is a new session.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So after Aaron explained to us why we put in our credit card information, this is blurred out, of course, and then we got to the terms agreement, we read them, we clicked agree, and then we just had to wait for the email with our login information.
Okay, so we now wait to get the email.
One eternity later.
So I got the email from SOS Direct. Credit card, I'm gonna do that. Oh, so now I gotta put it in again.
Yeah. And it gives you other options. You could prepay the account and then it won't prompt you for this every time. But otherwise, usually you just hit continue and it'll have you re-enter your credit card for this session.
Okay, I'm logged in.
Yay.
Woohoo! Now what?
So our goal is to go search the entity name database to see if your name exists. So you want to go to business organizations. And you'll see there's a name availability search. Remember to read the thing above this. This is the important part. $1 for every search.
Dang.
Okay,
All right.
so I'm gonna click search. Are we all good? Everybody check my spelling.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Wow!
Wow.
I'm actually, I guess this is just in Texas, but this is pretty cool. Look at that. Should we look up what they are?
This neucrew Enterprises may be worth, the one that has NEU, may be worth looking up just to see what they do so you know.
So anything that's close-ish or close enough, just check out.
Yeah, and so you've Googled it, you don't see any domains coming up that is like neucrew.com, anything like that. So kind of like we found whenever we looked up just the name on Google, we don't really see a company that's at least doing business as neucrew. Maybe their legal name is, but they're not doing business as it. And obviously, certainly no YouTube channels. I would say you're free and clear.
So once you've done your search, next step is probably like go get the name that is all yours, or pick a new name. If you found that maybe you're in a bad spot with the name.
That's right.
Alright, so those were our steps. Thank you for following along with us. If you did follow along, hopefully your next step is to go and get that business name instead of having to change it.
Definitely. And thank you to Aaron for all the advice and help and for walking through this with us. We actually have a lot of videos with Aaron on other subjects, so feel free to check them out. And if you're wondering why we went to Aaron on this subject, we actually have a video on his background too, so feel free to check that out.
And specifically about the content in this video, if you guys have any questions, please drop them in the comments.
Definitely. On this process or any other thing that you're doing as a part of your startup or entrepreneur journey.
And while you're in the comments, feel free to like, subscribe, turn on your bell notifications, and you can follow us on our socials.
Yeah, and thank you so much for letting us be a part of your startup journey. We'll see you next time.
Bye!
Bye!